Stay tuned and see Broadway's Joseph Cotten, Patricia Medina, Eli Wallach, and Celeste Holm challenge the Hollywood regulars on Stump the Stars. From New York, the fastest half hour in television. Brought to you by the Walston Purina Company, makers of wheat checks, rice checks, corn checks, with all three now available in check states. And now, here's your host, Mike Stokey.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stump the Stars. Here we are with our fifth of the 6 shows on our safari here to New York for the Hollywood group to challenge the Broadway stars. Broadway versus Hollywood. We have a great Broadway lineup again tonight. We're going to meet them in just a moment, but first, let's meet our 4 regulars. Sitting here in place of Hans Conried, who had to go out and read poetry. Oh, boy. Robert Clary, ladies and gentlemen. Next to Bob, Miss Beverly Garland. Next to Beverly, Mr. Ross Martin. And next to Ross, Mr. Sebastian. Those are our Hollywood stars. Now, let's bring on the Broadway team. Would you please come in? We're very proud of the tremendous stars that we've had the good fortune to have, and none has been a finer group than this. So let's meet them up close. First, of course, from calculated wrist. All righty, that's how you do wrist.
How you do it?
In her Broadway debut, Miss Patricia Medina. And next to that, Mr. Joseph Cotten from Calculated Wrist. And next to Joe, a lovely lady, done so many Broadway shows, and I'm delighted to have her with us, Miss Celeste Holm. And downstage, star with his wife of The Typist and the Tiger, Mr. Eli Wallach. All right, you've met the stars. It's Broadway versus Hollywood. We'll be back to start the game in just a moment, but first, what's in a name, you ask? Well, here's someone else who's giving that question a little thought.
Albert, Arnold, Dad, Daniel, David, Milk, Milton, Mitchell, 50. Hope it's enough. Well, no sense skipping breakfast. Wheat check cereal. Cyril, Cecil, bite-sized shredded whole wheat. Wheatley? Whitney? Good, crunchy, rugged and toasty. Neat little squares. Makes them stay crisp, I guess. The grown-up cereal. Don't see why a kid couldn't eat it. As soon as he gets some teeth, that is.
Why don't you try Wheat Chex, the grown-up cereal from Checkerboard Square, St. Louis?
Louis, Louis, Larry, Lawrence?
All right, here we go with Broadway versus Hollywood. So far, our Hollywood group has won twice and been defeated twice. So it's really a knockdown, drag-out battle here. You know how we play the game. Team versus team, Broadway versus Hollywood. Each player has 2 minutes as a time limit. We keep a total of the scores at the end. The winning team is the one with the lesser number of minutes and seconds marked against it. So let's start off now with lovely Patricia Medina. Pat, would you step up, please? Welcome to the show, Pat. I've enjoyed you so much in pictures, it must be exciting to you not only being in the middle of your Broadway debut with Calculated Risk, which I loved, incidentally, Sebastian, Cabot and I went, but playing opposite your husband. How's it feel?
Feels very nice indeed, thank you.
Have you had occasion to play, well, not in pictures, have you
we did one play before, but we didn't bring it into Broadway. We did one play together before.
What theater are you at with it, Pat?
We're at the Ambassador Theater on 49th Street, and we'd like to see you all there.
If you want to see a suspenseful, wonderful play, you see Joe and Pat in this, because they got a tremendous cast. Pat, yours is suggested by Earl Richard, Warrenton, Virginia. There you are. Wait for the bell. Put it in this when you're through, and good luck.
Patricia Medina starts us off with a song parody. First Lady's theme song. Can't you hear me calling Caroline?
Put it here, Pat. Right in this container for it. You can look at it and everything.
What is it?
Song.
Parody.
Parody. One. First.
First.
I'm
Lady.
First lady of
Ladies.
First ladies.
First ladies.
Two syllables. First syllable. The theme. First lady
theme
song.
Song.
First lady theme song.
First lady theme song, yeah.
Colon? No.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
First lady theme song.
First lady theme
What
song.
does it sound like? Is it a question?
Seance.
Sound
like baby,
Child rocking.
rock,
mother,
Way back.
grandma,
grandmother,
old lady,
ancestor, nurse,
old
governess,
lady, child, baby,
Smaller?
mother,
the baby. Are you talking about the baby?
Relation.
Are you talking about the baby or are you talking about the mother? Which?
can't,
Nothing.
Go on.
There's a definite signal for this that we can't do on the air any other way. You open a can and...
Oh.
Cat.
Hat.
Man, you, man.
Can't
you.
you?
Can't you?
Got you.
You say,
Smile.
can't you?
Can't
Hear?
you hear?
Sounds like-
Can't you hear
Me.
calling?
Calling.
Can't you hear me calling?
Can't you hear me
Where's
calling?
the theme song? Can't
Calling
you hear me
you?
calling?
Children,
Small boy.
children,
Small
Small
tiny
people.
tot.
Carolyn? Sorry about the cat. I'm sorry about the
What
cat.
else? Can't you hear me calling Caroline?
Sorry about the cat.
No. You write down the end.
I'm right down here. But
No, after you finish, you go back. No, you open a can, and then you reverse it to get can't on the thing. We have to have that signal. Took you 112 seconds, Pat Medina, and Robert Clary will you step up, please. How you doing?
Kind of a Broadway in Hollywood, and I'm really French, so forget about it.
Well, look, I mean, Joseph Cotten here is the real trader. No, he's
Oh, he's
not
really
in-
from Hollywood, that's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Incidentally, this summer you're going to be doing some more
At
stage
Jones
work.
Beach, I'm around the world in 80 days. I play Passepartout.
Is that that's the main
Well, it's a
comedy
big
part,
theater.
isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, never mind the theater. I'm talking about you. Bob, you're saying by now you don't know by Nelson Lister from Cuyahoga or Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Wait for the bell. Good luck.
Everybody knows about New York's newspaper strike, so Robert Clary gets New York subway riders, news paupers.
It's the definition. Proper name here. Right here. American, Jack Kennedy.
theater.
Stump the Stars. Studio, New York. New York subway. I'm subway rider. Riders, colon. New York subway riders, colon. Laughter under the elms. Two syllables. First syllable. Read.
Newspaper.
Book.
News.
News.
Newsweek.
Second
news.
syllable.
Oh, ancient news.
No, an old man. Tattered.
Pour. News pour. Porous.
News pouring.
Pouring.
Pouring. Newports.
No.
News pour.
Pour.
And-
News pour.
News pour.
News
Third
pour.
syllable. News pour. Pause. News pour. Column.
Column. Two, a pair. Newspaper.
No.
News pour pair. News pauper.
No, I did like that. I put my fingers there.
New York subway riders, news pauper. Wonderful definition in relation to the strike you all have heard of in New York. All right, now let's go to the scoreboard and see how we stand after the first two players. Checkerboard says that Pat took 112, Robert took 65, so at the moment, Bob put the Hollywood team ahead by 47 seconds. What were you two talking about? What did he do wrong?
For Caroline.
He sang?
He went,
You sang?
When?
Well, don't make any noise. I didn't know you made any noise.
When did I sing?
You can take 2 seconds off this.
Joseph Cotten, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, welcome to the show. I've been a big admirer of yours in films for so long, and it was a sheer delight seeing you on stage last night.
glad you came.
Just wonderful.
Thank you.
Has it been fun doing a play? It's been a while, hasn't it, for you?
3 or 4 years.
But you...
No, matter of fact, we toured all last winter in a play.
Well, that the one Pat was talking
Of course
about.
we were, yeah.
You and Orson Welles and Agnes Moorehead actually founded the famed Mercury Theater, didn't you?
Well, we were among the first, yes.
Is it tougher doing a straight suspenseful play than it is a light comedy in your estimation, or do you prefer this type?
I don't know. I haven't ever found one that was easy.
Well, you make them all look easy, Joe. It's a beautiful play. Yours is sent in by Violet Ford from Portland, Oregon. Wait for the bell, and good luck to you.
It's a punchline for Joseph Cotten. The Western movie was so old, the cowboy was riding a dinosaur.
What is it?
Put it down. Let's go.
What is it? Gag?
Punchline.
The cowboy.
The Western.
Movies
Were. Was.
used
The Western movie was. So tired. Old. The Western movie was so old
that
that
the
the cowboy was
cowboy
so young.
no cowboy
So frisky.
bow-legged. The cowboy
so-
bow-legged
Was so
was
happy, gay, fast.
riding
The old Western was so old that the cowboy was riding a colt.
Three syllables. First syllable.
So,
Eat.
hunger, eat, taste,
Sounds like.
sorrow,
Devour. Munch. Bite.
taste.
Feet.
Was so old that the
Beaten up. Something. He's
taste, eat. Sounds like eating. Consume,
Eat.
devour,
Devour. Swallow. Taste.
gourmet,
Meal.
connoisseur, gourmand,
Epicure.
eaten,
Oh,
ate.
do you think it's digested or something awful like that?
Now, read that and you'll get the gag. What
The
would he,
old
the Western movie was so old, the cowboy was riding a what? So old.
a nag.
The whole
thing.
is
Do the whole thing.
was riding a what's old?
Riding
You know what it would be?
A dinosaur.
It was very, very old. He was trying to do
was
dine.
Dining,
They
I
thought of
thought we
every
were going
word.
to get easy ones.
Those are easy ones. They are. The Western movie was old. The cowboy was riding. Joe, you did beautifully. You said same as E.
Dine.
Took you 120, and here we go with Beverly Garland.
Oh. Come on.
When are you going to do a Broadway play?
Oh, I
You're-
wish I could.
you're
Wouldn't
a
it be marvelous?
tremendous
If somebody would,
actress.
have my husband, build another Empire State Building, I could come back here and do that.
He's in the construction business, I think. I know. Beverly, you're suggested by Mrs. Michael Kuchar.
Oh.
Don't act it out. From West Hartford, Connecticut. Wait for the bell. Good luck.
With apologies to Nelson Eddy, Beverly has She's Always Cutting Her Pigtails, or Mammy's Little Baby Loves Shortening Braids.
Take a breath. Deep
What is
breath,
it?
and here we go.
What is it? It's a gag say. Say. She's so.
She's only a... No,
She's.
All.
Everybody.
She's always...
She's always cutting
Cutting.
her hair.
Her tresses.
No,
Her
curls.
tresses. Her curls. Tresses. Her tress.
Her
hair.
curls. No,
Her pigtail.
Pigtails.
Her pigtails.
She's always cutting her pigtails. Or
Mammy.
bags.
Bags.
Mammy's
Mammy's
little
baby.
Girl.
Doll. Little girl. Loves. Something short. Shortening hair. No. Shortening tails.
Look at it again.
Look at it
Mammy's
again.
little.
Mammy's
Little baby.
doll.
Loves. Shortening hair.
Shortening
tails.
Shortening tails.
Bread.
Bread tails.
Shortening bread.
She's always cutting her pigtails. Mammy's little baby loves shortening braids. Remember the song parody on it. All right. No, you're not up just yet, but stay here because I feel very happy when you're next to me.
I'm overtrained.
It still should be a close show because our regulars are taking hours tonight. That's for sure. Let's go see how we stand now at the halfway mark. Joseph Cotten took 120, Beverly Garland 65. So at the moment, the Hollywood group is ahead by 102 seconds. Now, we'll get to our next number in just a moment. But first, here's Lee Goodman with another example of memory association from Checkerboard Square.
Say, our new experiment in memory association really seems to be getting across. You see, all we do is work out little ways for you to remember the checkerboard design on our check cereal packages, see? And we figure that that'll help you to remember to buy checks. So, whenever you see the checkerboard design, you think of check.
Hey, it works. It works.
What, the checkerboard memory thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in a grocery store just strolling along, and bam.
Yeah?
I see the check cereals.
Yeah, go
And I
on.
see the checkerboard design on every package.
Yeah?
And clickety-click, click, click. I immediately remember I got to get something for the kitchen.
A piece of linoleum?
Yeah, the place was looking kind of raunchy.
Well, now, look, you got it backwards. See, the way it works is this. One, you happen to see a checkerboard design, like, say, on a piece of linoleum. And two, that reminds you of wheat checks. Brawny little biscuits of bite-sized shredded wheat. Rice checks, light little waffles of toasted rice. And corn checks, the best-shaped corn's ever been in.
Oh, I get it now. That's a great idea.
Well, thank you.
The guy at the store says he hadn't sold so much linoleum in 20 years.
Look, will you get out of here with your linoleum?
The wonderful lady you see next to me, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Celeste Holm. I'm happy to have you on the show tonight. I've enjoyed you so much on the Broadway stage and in pictures, The King and I, Oklahoma. And what'd you just finish playing?
Invitational March in Phoenix.
And you were marvelous at the Persian room, too. How do you like your team? They're going to put you ahead, right? She's brilliant, and you're sensational right now. 2 seconds. That's all it's going to take.
Let me have the card. Come
Sent
on.
in by John Carlson, spelled with California. Wait for the bell. Good luck.
For lovely Celeste Holm, the punchline. She's so fat, they take her x-rays in CinemaScope.
Punchline. She's.
Cheese.
So
So.
She's so
Fat.
she's so fat that.
Fat.
She's so fat they.
They.
She's so fat they grab, pull,
Sounds like.
They.
munch.
Munch.
She's a fat they.
She's so fat that they grab, take.
They
She's
take.
so fat that they take.
Oh.
Her. They take her. Two.
Take her X. Ray.
X-ray.
They
X-rays.
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 In a in a
hanger.
in a studio.
Studio.
In a
Oh, I
hangar.
know it is. It's CinemaScope.
Beautiful, Celeste. 54 seconds. Now we're going, and Ross Martin, will you step up, please? When are you going back to Europe? You're not going to leave us right away now, are
No,
you?
no, fortunately, we're going to take a junket in a couple of weeks to St. Louis, and then I'm back to the coast for about 2 weeks, and then I've got to get back to Europe.
Yeah, but don't stay for long.
No,
We
no,
want
no.
you on
This
every
time will be
week
much
on Stump the
longer.
Stars. Ross, you're suggested by Mrs. Edward Garling, Olympia, Washington. Long one. And good luck.
It's an action-filled quotation for Ross. I can walk like an ox, run like a fox, swim like an eel, and make love like a mad bull.
We'll be with you.
We'll be with you. All right, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's a quotation.
Quotation.
Okay.
I.
I walk. I
I
can.
can.
I can
Walk.
I can walk.
I can walk. I can talk.
like a
A.
like a
Like
n
an.
n
I can walk like an.
n
Walk like an.
Antelope.
Like a
Oh, he's got big
camel?
ears.
No,
He's an
it's not.
elephant.
It's
No.
like a moose.
Oh,
I can walk like a caribou.
No,
Oh, it's with a lot,
like
with
a
a lot.
deer, like a big deer,
With
like a
like a
buck,
big
like
deer.
Lots of horn,
Like a
right?
caribou,
Sounds like
a moose,
sounds like
cross.
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 sounds like X. Sounds like X.
Hey, is he?
No, X. Bex, Rex, Sex. Mex. X, elf. Elf. No.
Square.
Box.
Box.
Open it up. Box.
Like a...
Fire. Ox. Run like a deer. Run like a gazelle.
Like a deer?
Like a deer, like a gazelle.
Like a fox? Oh.
Ox.
Not like an ox.
Locks, rocks, mucks,
Locks.
locks.
Fox. Swim like a
fish.
like a
Like an eel.
And
And
kill off.
And make love like a...
And like love, like a...
Like a
lion.
like a
Gorilla. Ape. No.
Like a monster. Right?
Is it an animal, darling? It's not an animal. It's a monster.
Make love like a...
Dracula! Is it a vampire-like?
No, it's not a monster. Okay.
Is it an animal type?
Like a bull.
Like a bull.
Mad Bull!
Like a dog, like an ox, run like a fox, swim like an eel, and make love like a mad bull. One of the few times it helped to actually do the bull. He had already tried mad, and he came back and they got the idea right away. Excellently done.
But you told us we couldn't do that.
You can't do that.
We did.
That's what I call fair.
But he got it. All right, let's go to the scoreboard and see how we stand now. After 6 of our 8 players, Celeste Holm took 54 seconds, Ross Martin 112, and she really cut it down. The Hollywood team is only ahead by 44 seconds. Well, either team still can win. Let's pause now, though, for a moment while Bill Baldwin tells you how you, too, can join in the fun on Stump the Stars.
Thanks, Mike. We invite you to send in as many stumpers as you like each week. We prefer postcards, and in case of duplication, the decision of our judges is final. Address your postcards to Stump the Stars, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Those whose names and suggestions were used on tonight's show will receive a Polaroid land camera kit, including the automatic 10-second camera with electric eye which chooses exposures, as well as carrying case, film, and flash bulbs. And a selection of American Tourister tri-taper luggage, gracefully slim with molded one-piece shell and heavy vinyl covering that's waterproof and washable. And if you stump the stars, that is, if it took them the full 2 minutes, you will also win this Admiral 19-inch portable television, attractive and lightweight with luggage-type carrying handles and Admiral's wide-angled picture tube for bright, sharp pictures. So get those stumper postcards in the mail first thing tomorrow. And now, back to Mike.
All right, we're coming down to the Anchormen. The Broadway team has, of course, a rough 44 seconds to make up. But if there's anyone who can do it, it's Mr. Eli Wallach, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. So good to see you here. You and your wife, this is interesting, Joe and Pat, and you and Ann Jackson. You're doing 2 one-act plays,
That's
though.
right.
Is this a new twist for you to do 2 different plays in the same evening?
Oh, no, we just happened to find 2 wonderful one-act plays.
Uh-huh.
In one, I'm a rough, tough man, and the other, I'm an old typist. But it's fun.
And
How do you like that?
She's a young tiger?
And she's a young velvet. I'm the tiger.
What theater are you playing
At the Orpheum Theater, 2nd Avenue and 8th Street.
Orpheum Theaters, so don't miss Eli and Ann because they are wonderful. Eli, yours is sent in by Harry Coplin.
Oh, I thought I had
from
to...
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
I thought I had to act out Harry Coplin.
Eli Wallach draws the book title, The Case of the Tipsy Englishman, or Jack the Nipper.
Book. Quotational book. Book quotation.
Name.
Name. Title book. The.
Case of the...
Case of the. Yeah.
Drunk.
Stoned. Drunk. Squiffed. Loaded. Only. Leaning. Can't say. Listing.
The case of the...
Listing. Businessman.
Tipping.
Tipsy.
Tipsy.
Tipsy what?
Case
Taste the tipsy. Name of a man.
Man.
Taste old man. Sebastian. With the moniker Englishman. Case of the tipsy Englishman. Or
the...
the building of the what are you doing? Pumping? Plumbing. The what? Building.
Name.
Name of.
Beating.
Or the...
Pounding.
Or the little...
Lifting.
Bricks. Sounds like... Back.
Scratch.
Back.
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 Lack.
Back.
Jack! Oh! Jack?
Tipped it down.
Jack?
All the
Jack, what are you doing now?
Jack.
Drinking!
Jack drinking.
Jack B.
Jack B.
Jack
Jack B.
Jack the Ripper. Tip Jack the
Nipper.
The nipper.
That's it. See how important the recap was because you threw in a word, Jack Umphrey. In the case of the tipsy Englishman, or Jack the Nipper. Beautifully done, Eli Wallach, 98 seconds. And Sebastian Cabot, will you step up, please? How are you, Sebastian?
Pretty worried right now.
Sebastian, you are going to have to go fast if Hollywood is going to win because Eli came in awfully good. Almost all book titles, incidentally, you just lean down and pick up a case and they shout the case of thee. So that's why that came very quickly. Yours is sent in by Nora Carlson from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
It's a gag quotation for Sebastian. 2 Indians watching atomic bomb test. Gee, I wish I'd said that.
Put it there. Put it there.
Shut up.
Don't listen to that thing. Put it there. Put it there. Come on. What is it?
Here we go.
It's
It's
a
a
gag.
gag.
Gag say.
Quotation.
Gag quotation.
2 Indians
Two Indians.
Two Indians.
looking,
Look.
Watching.
Watching. Two
Two
Indians
Indians
watching.
watching. Fire.
smoke,
A bomb. Bomb.
Atomic.
Atom bomb.
atomic
Atomic.
test.
Atomic.
Atomic
Bomb.
Bomb
Atomic
test.
Bomb test.
Two what?
Two Indians watching
Colon.
atomic bomb test.
Colin.
Colin.
G.
She.
Gee, I wish I said that.
Watching atomic bomb test. Gee, I wish I had... Did you say I'd said that?
Yes, you did.
All right.
Yes,
Now while they're getting score, we're ready to see which is the winning team. Here's a toe-tapping tip from the folks at Checkerboard Square.
If a Rice Chex biscuit doesn't taste like rice, then what does a Rice Chex taste like?
An ice cream cone, Chinese noodle, the crispy edge of an apple strudel, a pie crust, a waffle. Well, one thing's sure, it's awful.
What?
Delicious.
Oh,
And it keeps its shape in milk because it's square-shaped,
yeah, and crisscrossed.
light as the morning air.
That's Rice Chex, the indescribable cereal from Checkerboard Square. Try it.
All right, now let's go to the scoreboard and see which is the winning team. The checkerboard tells us that Eli Wallach took 98. Sebastian, you're kidding, 29 seconds. So winners and still champions, the Hollywood Group. That's right. Get it? Calculated grid. Celeste, thank you. Eli from the Tigers and the Typist. Next week, the entire cast from How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Robert Morris, Rudy Valley, Joy Clausen, Michelle Lee. Mike Stokey saying bye-bye, see you then.
Stump the Stars has been brought to you by the Boston Purina Company, makers of Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, Corn Chex, with all 3 now in Chex Mix. Join us again next week for another fun-filled session when Mike Stokey's team of Hollywood stars will challenge another team of Broadway stars, including Robert Morris, Rudy Valley, Joey Clausen, and lovely Michelle Lee. This is Bill Baldwin bidding you good night for the entire staff from New York. This has been a Mike Stokey Enterprises production.